guys, welcome back to Filipina Mommy in the USA. I am May and you are in my channel, and for today's video I will be sharing with you guys the process that I did in filing out my application for N400 or naturalization, and I will also be sharing with you guys my interview experience. So if you're interested and in the future you think you will be filing for N400, please keep on watching. Guys, so yes, we're back. So as I said earlier, I will be sharing with you my N400 application. Okay, so let's get started. The first one that you need to do is to check if you are eligible for N400. These are the qualifications that you need to meet for you to be able to be qualified to file for an application for N400. So one is you have to be at least 18 years old and older when you submit the N400 or application for naturalization. Two is you have to show that you have been a lawfully admitted permanent resident of the United States for at least 5 years. Now, if you are married to an American citizen like me, 3 years is fine. But always remember that you count your 3 years the moment you first received your green card. If ever you've been here 2015 and you received your green card, your first green card 2019, so you will count 2019, 20, 21. So next year you will be eligible for N400. So next is you have to demonstrate that you have been a continuous resident of the United States for at least 5 years or 3 years, like I said. If you think you met all those qualifications, then you are eligible for naturalization. There is actually an early filing calculator in USCIS here. You can use that to check if you are eligible. I used that on mine. So since I met all those qualifications, I went ahead and filed for my citizenship. I did it online to uscis.gov. You will just have to show, or you will just have to look for the N400 application, and it will take you to the online filing. So I applied online on August 30th, 2020. So it's a very easy application. You just have to fill out everything, and then it will just ask you some questions. Actually, the N400 application is already in that online application, so it's just a soft copy of the hard copy. I filled it out. You can pay for it. It's $725. I used my credit card to pay for it, and then they accept credit card and debit card, so you can do it. So that includes the biometric schedule. So on that day, received immediately my confirmation online. So it will just take you to the confirmation online that they received it. So I waited. August 30, I filed online. So on September 3rd, I received a mail confirming that they received my application. Now it has nothing in it, just telling me that they received my application and it's on process. October 28th, I finally received a notification for reusing biometrics. I didn't have to go to the office to do my biometrics schedule. Usually, before this pandemic starts, when you receive a biometric schedule, your reviewer is also included in that biometric schedule. So in my case, I didn't have a reviewer, although you can download the reviewer online. On November 3, my case updated stating that the interview is scheduled. It doesn't have any date yet. It just tells me that the interview is scheduled and I just have to wait for my confirmation letter. Okay, so I have this app, and you can also get into your account, my USCIS. It will all tell you the progress and the updates on your application. So that was on November 3rd. On November 7th, I finally received my appointment for interview. So it tells me where do I go for an interview and what time do I go for an interview and the things that I need to bring with me. And there are some precautions about COVID-19 that I have to be early. All that is in that letter. It is a 2-page letter, and it is very important. Always keep it because they will ask for it when you get to the to the office. That's it, guys. So we will proceed to my interview experience. So my interview was last December 4th. That was Friday at 12:30 in the afternoon. So it is in Greer, South Carolina. It's 2-hour drive, and I was with my husband and with my baby girl. So we got there around, I think we got there pretty at 11:30. It was an hour early, and then I waited in the parking lot. And then at 12 o'clock, I told to my husband, and maybe I need to I need to get in. I'll just try if I can get in, because I saw some videos telling me that you can't get in until 15 minutes before. So my interview was 12:30, and I tried to get in at 12 o'clock, and they let me in. Actually, before they let you in, they will stop you and ask you COVID-19 questions, and always bring your mask with you, because they want you to have to wear that mask all the time when you are in the vicinity. So they asked me if I traveled outside the United States, 14 days, all those cautionary questions. I'm sure all of you have experienced all of those questions, so it's the same in the USCIS. And all my answers were no, so they let me in. They asked for my biometric schedule and for my green card. So I gave my green card, my 10-year green card, and my biometric schedule, and they let me in, and I went in the metal detector. So you have to take off your shoes, your bags, you can't bring cell phones inside, and you can't bring any metal or any gadgets. I didn't bring any gadgets inside with me. So yeah, so you just have to undergo the metal detector, and they will check your bags and everything. And I had a lot of stuff with me. I have like a paper bag that is included my ITR, my photo albums, the photo albums of my baby. It's like a lot. So I have a lot of stuff with me. It's all in there, and I have a bunch of folders with thick like this. So with everything I brought with me. So everything was cleared, and they just let me into the other room. So it was very quiet. I was the only one in the room, and then after that there was another guy who came in. So it was only the two of us in that room. So that was 12 o'clock, and I think I just waited probably 15-20 minutes, and then this officer came, and he introduced himself, and he told me that he is the one that will be interviewing me, and I have to follow him. So I followed him, and we went to another room, and then I didn't sit immediately. I waited because I had to do the oath, that I am telling the truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. So I did that oath, and then I sit down, and he told me what's gonna happen. So he just asked me a little questions, and he told me that he will be in the other room. So there was an iPad or a tablet, and he will be interviewing me from there. So he's in the other room, and I am just facing a screen. So if he needs me to show him documents, I have to show it in the camera, and he will take a picture, and then that's it. So it's a social distancing thing. So that's it. And then after he told me all those stuff, he went to the other room and start interviewing me. So actually we started on personal questions. He asked my name, he asked if I did have another name, he asked my social security, my address, he asked when did I get here, and those personal stuff. It's in your N400. So I was so nervous. I don't really remember a lot because I was so nervous. So after that, after all those personal questions, I started with, I really forgot. I started with the civics questions. So the civics questions, they will pick 10 questions from the 100 questions they gave to you as a reviewer. So they will pick up 10. But if you answered 6 correctly, they will stop and you pass the civics questions. So I passed the civics questions, and seriously guys, I remember nothing about his questions. I know that I answered it all correctly, but the last question was who is the president of the United States, which is Donald Trump. So the other stuff, I don't remember for some reason. I don't remember, but I finished. I answered correctly the first 6, so he stopped at there. And then the next was writing and reading questions. So he just printed out a form. There are 2 options, and I just have to answer the first one. So the first one was the question was, you just have to read it out loud to him. What state has the most population? So I just read it out to him, and I passed the reading exam. So next, he printed out on paper again, and it's blank boxes, and I have to write the answers. So he dictated me the answers. The state that has most population is California. So I don't know, I think California has the most population. That's the answer. So he will just dictate it to you, and you just have to write it down. So after I passed the civics, I passed the reading and writing in English, he proceeded to the N400 application. It's just a yes or no questions. It is in your form. So about, about US, about you. After you answered all those questions, he told me that I passed the USCIS, my naturalization. So I was very happy, and he came into the room and told me what's gonna be happening. So then what else did he do? And then he gave me all the paperwork that I passed. Reading passed. They will give you those checklists. Reading passed, civics passed, writing passed. So they will check it out for you, and pretty much that's it. And he told me that I have an idea that there will be a same-day oath ceremony, because my friend, she did the same thing, and we went to the same location. So I'm pretty have an idea that it will be a same-day oath ceremony. So he told me that I will have my same-day oath ceremony today. So I said okay. I was very happy, and then he brought me again to the other room. And the other room, there were 3 people who I assume we already passed our interview, and we will just have to verify stuff, our name, address, and sign it. And then after that, the person who interviewed me, I followed him to the next room, and we did the oath ceremony. It's only me and him. No one is allowed to come into the building. My husband and my baby are both outside just waiting for me. So it's only me and him. I just did the oath of allegiance. So after my oath of allegiance, guys, he just gave me this envelope, and this includes my naturalization certificate, which is this one. You have to sign it. And there is a little flag. Oh, where's my flag? I think my baby lost my flag, but it's in the car. There's a little flag, and there are some booklets. It just says that welcome to the United States, or congrats on your citizenship, or something like that. So basically that's all it. So I've done my oath ceremony on the day, and I'm done. It's very easy, guys. It's as long as you review and you memorize the civics question. Actually, guys, he didn't ask for any of my documents. I have a lot of things with me just in case he asked me for it. But he told me that, he asked me, are you married to a US citizen for more than 5 years? So I said yes. And then he told me that then I don't have to ask for evidences from you. That's it. He didn't ask anything from me, nothing. So he just asked me questions. That's it. So it's a very easy PC naturalization interview, guys. So the person who interviewed me was very, very nice. He even walked me out. Because he wanted to meet my baby girl, because it's my application that I just had a baby. So yeah, he's very nice, and yeah, I'm officially a US citizen, guys. So very happy, guys, and I hope this interview experience helped you. And I will show you my timeline over here. Ayan yung timeline. That's my timeline. So it is an easy process. It just took August, November, September, October, November, December. So it's just roughly 4 months that they Actually, mga 3 months lang. That's all. That's how long it take. So guys, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it did help you. And to all those people who will be doing their interview for naturalization, I hope this video helps. And if you like this video, please like this video, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already. It will really help my channel. Thank you, and have a good day. Bye bye.